Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I'm going to show you how to make the greatest pumpkin hat. I'm designing this for our granddaughter Sophie, and I'm going to use the rust color down here for the body and the hat. This is going to be the green on top. You can use any yarn and any hook. This I picked up at Dollar Tree. And this can be made for any size person. I will leave a general list of sizes in the description box below for you to go by if you need it. And I'm going to make mine for, she's 4 months old now, going on 5 months. So it's going to be somewhere in that 6-month range. Her head is about, I believe the last time I measured it was 15. So I'll probably shoot for 16 inches, just that it can fit her for a little bit. So gonna start with the top and go down. This yarn is pretty stretchy. I'd advise, if you are not using a stretchy yarn, to maybe make it a little larger. I'm not going to do a ribbing around the brim. I'm just going to go down the hat and that will be it. So it looks more like a pumpkin. You can do a ribbing or a brim on yours if you want. I am choosing not to do that. I want it to look more pumpkin-y. So I'm going to start with rust, which is down here. This color right here is, I think it's pine. Yep, it is pine. This one is ruby, which is accurate. And this one is just active. It is gold. There was another gold there. I didn't pick it up. I thought this one looked better with these. This one is just active. It has the same yardage, 109 yards, 100 meters, 1.76 ounces, 50 grams. This one is 80% polyester and 20% acrylic. Calls for an eye hook, and it's a medium weight 4. The Just yarn has the same specs as far as how much and the weight, except this is 100% acrylic. It also calls for an eye hook, which I am going to use. So I'm starting with the color rust. I do have one over here that I've had for quite a while that is not rust, but it's called terracotta and it is an orangey. It would also work. However, I am going to use the darker color because I think it goes better with the darker green. So at the top of the hat, which is where we're going to start, we are going to work a little ways until we get to the size that we're looking for. I will show you how to do that. It is how I do my top-down hats if I don't work them in pattern from the top. It's just basic stitches. You can use single crochet, you can use half double crochet, you can use double, you can use treble. It's up to you. Let me find an eye hook. Clover here. I start with a slip knot or a magic circle. Slip knot if I'm doing a chain 4, magic circle if I'm doing the magic circle method. Pull my yarn up like this. I rearrange the yarn in my hand. I hold it with this one, rearrange the way I work it in my left hand, and then I chain 1 to secure it. I'm going to cinch this shut a bit because it's a little big. As I work along the 2 threads here so that I can cinch it easier when I'm done. So I'm going to do half doubles on this hat for fun. I'm going to put 8 of them in the ring. So yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull up. I have 3 loops on my hook here. I'm going to yarn over and go through all 3. That's a half double crochet. I'm going to do that 7 more times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to cinch. I'm going to slip stitch to that very first one. Eight half double crochets. I'm going to zoom in a bit and I'm going to drop my lights down so you can see better, hopefully. This yarn is a little bit dark. There we go. I'm going to chain one again. We're going to put 2 half double crochets in every stitch all the way around. Same stitch as the chain one. We're going to put 2, and then we're going to put 2 in each one. So that's 2, 2 in this one, that's 4, 2 in the next one, that is 6, 2 in the next one, that is 8, 2 in the next one, that is 10, 2 in the next one, that is 12, 2 in the next one, that is 14, 2 in the next one, that is 16. We're going to slip stitch to our first half double crochet here, and that is where we're at. That is not large enough for me. I'm sure it's not large enough for you unless you're making a preemie size hat. But this is how we measure and find out. I think that's better. This is how we measure and find out what size we want to stop doing our increasing. So you get an adorable tape measure like this. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. They're like $2, I think. You measure across the top here, diameter. I'm at 2 inches right now. Whatever inches you have, you get a calculator or use your phone. You take 3.142 and you times it times the measurement that you have. That's going to be a 6-inch circumference hat, and I need a much larger hat than that. So I'm going to keep going. Round 3 for increasing, you will chain 1. You will put 2 half doubles in that first and same spot as your chain 1. 1 and 2. In your next stitch, put 1 half double crochet. In your next stitch, put 2 half double crochets. In your next stitch, put 1. In your next stitch, put 2. We're going to repeat that all the way around. I will meet back up with you at the end of this round, and I'm going to take the measurement. See where I'm at. So see you in just a couple of seconds here. I'm going to take a measurement. I have 24 stitches, by the way. I have about 3 inches. Not exact, but it is very close. 3.142 times 3. Now we have 9.426 inches, so I still need to increase. That's not large enough. This next round, you can increase just like we always do. Chain 1, 2 half doubles in that same chain 1 space. 1 half double in the next, 1 half double in the next, 2 half doubles in the next, 1 half double in the next, 1 half double in the next, 2 half doubles in the next. Going to repeat that all the way around. I will meet back up with you in just a moment. Slip stitch into your beginning half double crochet, and let's take a measurement. I have 32 stitches, by the way. We now have almost 4 inches, so I'm going to get the calculator. 3.142 times 4. Now we have 12.5 inches. We are getting closer, or I'm getting closer anyway. I don't know what size you're making. So I probably will only have to do one more round of this, but as you can tell, the rounds that we're doing are increasing slowly, and we are adding stitches in between our 2 half double crochets. So if you are going to go further than me, this round we're doing 2 half doubles in our first stitch, and then we're going to do 1 half double, 1 half double, 1 half double, and then 2, 1 half double, 1 half double, 1 half double, then 2. So if you're going to increase more than me, the next round after this one, you would put 4 half doubles in between your increased stitches, if that makes sense. If not, give me a question down below and I will answer. So chain 1, 2 half doubles in this first and same spot as your chain 1, 1 and 2, and then like I said, next stitch 1 half double crochet, next stitch 1 half double crochet, next stitch 1 half double crochet, next stitch 2 half double crochets, then 1 half double, 1 half double, 1 half double, 2 half doubles. And repeat that all the way around. I will meet back up with you in just a moment. Slip stitch into your beginning half double crochet. Take this measurement now. See how far I am. I have 40 half double crochets. We're looking at 4.5 inches. I don't know, I might have to do another row. Let's take a look. 3.142 times 4.5. 14 inches. I feel like that would fit her. It would stretch to 16 for sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one more round just to see what I would be at after that round, because I feel like it's going to fit her, but I want to make sure it does. So I'm going to do one more round. So I'm going to increase again. And like I said before, we're going to chain 1 and put 2 half doubles in the same spot as our chain 1. And now we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next, 1 half double crochet in the next, 1 half double crochet in the next, and 1 half double crochet in the next. Now we're going to do 2 half doubles in this next stitch. We're going to repeat that all the way around. 1, 1, 1, and 1, and then 2 in the next. So I will meet back up with you in just a moment here. At 48 stitches this round. Oof, now we're at 5.5. We are definitely large enough now, maybe too large. So 5.5 times 3.142. Yeah, now we're at 17 inches. I mean, it probably would be fine. I guess I could always make her another one if it's too large, right? So I think I'm going to stop here and not pull out that round and go from here in patterning now. So we are going to work in double crochets now, and it's going to go very quickly. So right now, this is what we have for the top of our hat, which actually makes a good top of a pumpkin because we are going to use our green to put some greenery, and it's going to hang down on here. So if you want to start your patterning at any time, you can. I just find it easier to not start it until you have the size that you're looking for at the top for the circumference of your hat, but it's a personal preference. Okay, so we're going to chain 1 here, and in this very first spot here, we're going to put a double crochet. In the next stitch, we're going to put a double crochet. In the next stitch, we're going to put 4 double crochets in this next stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now we're going to count back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to put our hook in that stitch. We're going to put the loop back on our hook. We're going to pull that loop through, and we have a bobble. Now we're going to chain 1 to secure that. In the next 2 stitches, put double crochets. In the next stitch, we're going to put a front post double crochet around this half double that we did. I'm trying to get the light to focus here. Maybe if I pull back a bit. I'll just pull up the yarn a bit. So we're going to put a front post double crochet in our next half double, or around our next half double. So you can see that this stitch has been taken and this stitch has been taken. So this one is the one that we're going to need to go into. So yarn over, go around that half double crochet like this. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Now finish it like a normal double crochet. The next 2 stitches, and don't do the one that you just worked into. So you can see that we skipped this one right here because we went into the post of that stitch. Now we're going to work in the one right next to that. Right here, a double crochet, and the next one, a double crochet. And now we're going to do another bobble in the next stitch. So 4 double crochets in that stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pull your hook out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put your hook back in. Put your loop back on. Pull through. Chain 1 to secure. Next 2 stitches, double crochet. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Next stitch, we're going to do a front post double crochet. This is taken and this is taken, so we're going to work in this one. So yarn over, go around that half double, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, and finish like a double crochet. Now 2 regular double crochets. So this next stitch right here, I don't want you to miss that one because this is the one that we skipped right here. 1 and 2. And now we're going to do another bobble. 4 double crochets in that next stitch. One, 2, 3, and 4. Put hook in, put loop over, pull through, chain 1 to secure. Next 2 stitches, regular double crochet, and regular double crochet. I'm going to complete this all the way around in that manner. I will meet back up with you in just a moment. Okay, when you get to the end of your round, slip stitch to your beginning double crochet here. You're going to end with 2 double crochets. So you will have bobbles all the way around, and you will have post stitches in between those bobbles all the way around, just like that. Now we're going to repeat that round until you have the size of the hat that you want. So it's going to be the same thing round after round. You just need to be careful and work your bobble into your bobble, your chain 1 of your bobble. Right here is the chain 1 of your bobble. So let's show you how to do that. Chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. Now we are to our bobble. We want to do another bobble. So we're going to go into that chain 1 here and put 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go back to your first double crochet, slip stitch with your hoop there, and chain 1. See that? You got bobble on bobble. Now regular double crochet, oops, regular double crochet, regular double crochet, and then we're going to do a front post double crochet around our previous front post double crochet. Regular double crochet, regular double crochet, and then right here at your chain 1 that you used before on your bobble, we're going to put our 4 double crochets for our next bobble. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slip stitch into your first double crochet, pull your loop through, and chain 1 because you need that for next round. 2 regular double crochets, 1, 2, front post double crochet, 2 regular double crochets, 1 and 2. In your chain 1 from your bobble of the previous round, put 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go to your first double crochet made, slip in, get hoop, slip through, chain 1, 2 regular double crochets. We're going to repeat this all the way around, front post double crochet, and we'll meet back up with you in just a second here. When you get to the end of your round, make sure you're slip stitching into your first double crochet there. And you're going to do that over and over and over until you get to the length of the hat that you're looking for. I would go beanie style on this. So the top, the crown to the brim, or what I would consider the brim, like the eyebrow area, that is what you're looking for as far as size, and that will be listed below in the description box. Like I told you, the sizes that I'm giving, it will list that size as well for the age that you're looking for. So I'm going to work until the size that I need. I think it's around 5 inches, if I remember correctly. And I will be back with you once I get to that, and we will look at the hat. I will show you how to do the greenery on top. So this is what you will do each round after this. You're going to chain 1 and you're going to put a double crochet in that same spot, double crochet in the next, and then like we did last round, we are going to put 4 double crochets in our chain 1 from our previous round's bobble. Take your hook out to count back 1, 2, 3, 4 to your beginning double crochet. Slip the loop on the hook and pull through and chain 1, and then do 2 regular double crochets in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then you'll do a front post double crochet around the next. We're going to repeat that every single round until you get to the length of the hat that you want. And then I'm going to be back up with you in just a moment. So I am almost to 5.5 inches on my hat from crown to where the eyebrow area will be. And I thought I would just do a round of half double crochets to sort of finish this off, even it out, because if you don't, you're going to have a little bobble stitches poking down everywhere, which is actually kind of cute. But I'm going to do half double crochets all the way around. So I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to put a half double crochet in that same spot, and in the next stitch, and over at the chain 1 where we were doing the bobbles, put 1 there, and then the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches, and then back to a bobble. That also should bring your hat in just a little bit in case you were a little loose on your measurement. I think mine is going to be right at the 17-inch mark, so I hope it is not too large. Now I'm going to show you how to make the greenery on the top. This is what is left of the yarn, not a ton. You might have to pick up 2 of those if you want to make an adult hat. I'm going to bring in the pine. This is dark, so I will try to get up close to the camera so that you can see. It's very easy. It's just a curly Q pretty much. The greenery, I think, adds a cute touch. So if you're looking for a more whimsical look, this would be the way to go. It's also, I think, cuter than just like leaves. And this is dependent upon how long you want to make yours and how big you want to make yours as far as width. Leave a tail because you want to weave that in. Slip knot. And then chain as long as you want your tendril to be. I think, looking at my hat here, starting at the top, I don't want mine very long, so I'm not going to chain a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it's going to curl. So I'm going to go 11, 12 and see how long I am on this one. Okay, second chain from the hook here. Let me zoom in. Second chain from the hook, we're going to put 4 single crochets in that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. In your next chain, put 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The next one, put 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in the next one, put 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all the way up. Keep doing this until you get about 3 stitches from the end. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm 4 from the end. Once you get towards the end, it does not matter where you choose. Just go ahead and slip stitch to the end of your work. So slip stitch into the next, slip stitch into the next, and all the way down. Cut your yarn, pull through. I tie these together. Then you'll bring your hat over. I'll zoom out a bit. I put my hook into the hat, wherever on top where you want to attach it. I would go through the straight middle, but I want it to actually stay. So just shy of the middle there, I'm going in. I'm going to pull one of these down, one of the green down. Now I'm going to go back in with my hook into the middle, and I'm going to pull the other one down. Then I'm going to show you on the inside. You can knot it, tie it, make it into a bow, do whatever you want. And if you want it to stay there forever, securely, tie it tight and weave in the ends around the top of the hat where it won't show. Just like that. And then I'm going to weave in the ends just a little bit. But you'll have little curlicues on the top of your hat. I think the next one I'll make longer. And I think I'm going to make quite a few. I think I'm going to make 6. I think the next one I'm going to do probably maybe 15 stitches long. 15 chains long, I guess. And this is what I meant by as big as you want. Of course, you can make it as long as you want. But the big part of what I'm talking about is you can use a different stitch for the curl. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So instead of doing single crochets, you could do half doubles, you could do double crochets. So I'll go into the third chain now. I'm going to chain 3 more. I'm going to chain 18. And then the fourth chain from the hook, I'm going to put in the double crochets. So the chain 3 will count as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 double crochets in each. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see this one is much larger than this one because this is double crochets and these are single crochets. So it's all on the look that you're going for. I think it's nice to have a little variation. So maybe the next one I'll do half double crochets. And then you can curl it up. If it came uncurled, cut my yarn again, pull through, tie. One of these I'm probably going to do the curl all the way up to the top so that it is close to the hat, because as it is right now, see how it's coming down a little bit? I want one or two that are going to be real close to the top there. I'm going to put this one right here, one side down in, and then in the center I'm going to put the other end. Look around, pull through, look into your hat, find your two ends that go to that one, here and here. You can see they're not tied yet, so you know that's them. And then we have two. Now these are going to flop around as you wear it. So it's a good idea to have a few on there. Like I said, I think I'm going to do 6. So I'm just going to change it up, do some half doubles, some more single crochets, and I'll let you know how many I end up with at the end. And like I said, one of them I'm going to go into every single one of these so that it's close to the top there. So I'm going to meet back up with you in just a minute. Okay, so I have all of my ends, you know, yeah, tied. I have my greenery up here. I'm going to kind of lay it flat as I can on my felting pad, and then I'm just going to poke it a few times, see how this works out. I feel like weaving in all of those ends is going to be very cumbersome, so I'm just gonna felt it. So take a felting needle, mine is 3-prong, just kind of poke into it so that it will stay. Shows a little fuzz on the side, but that's it. Other than that, you got it. So your other option is to weave it in, and you are more than welcome to do that. I'm not going to do that. Although I could, I decided I wasn't going to. I'm just felting the end here. I do have a video on this, and I can link that below. If you are interested, you can check it out. It helps your ends to stay in. Okay. Finished hat will be coming right up. Okay, so here it is. This is just a doll head that I got from Timo. I measured it, it's 15 inches-ish. So as you can see, it's slightly big. So I think it's going to be slightly big on her. If it is, she lives here, so I can fix it. I figure if it's too big, maybe I'll do another round of half double crochet with, instead of an I hook, maybe an H hook, just to kind of cinch it in a little bit so it stays on her head. I don't know how it's going to fit her. I know last time I measured her head, it was 15 inches. It could be larger now, I don't know. But either way, it can be fixed. And this would fit her fine, I think. It just might be a little loose around the edges. These are my greenery that I put on there. There's 6 of them. I'm not putting a stem on it. I just don't want to. I'm not a huge fan of the way the stems look on the hats. They stick straight up, and yes, I guess it could be a cute feature. I don't want it. If you want one, go ahead. Just chain like 4 or 5 and then single crochet back into those stitches and then put it in just like we did the tendrils. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it. So that's just not the look I was going for on this hat. I love it. I think it's adorable. I think she's going to be adorable in it. Tilt it this way so you can see a little better. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I enjoyed making it. It was a lot of fun. So I appreciate you. Take care. Until next time, guys.